Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name's Qais Ilan bin Aziz, and I'm from Group 5 of Class 1C. I am here to talk about one of the interesting places at UiTM Campus Jengka, which is the food court Medan Selera. Naturally, everybody loves food, which is great because UiTM Jengka has a wide variety of food available. The food court opens at 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. This is great because students can eat at the food court for every meal of the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The food there is sold at a very reasonable price too. So for students, they can eat there as many times as they want without having to worry too much about their money. As I said earlier, the food court has a wide variety of food. For example, they have the usual nasi lemak, which most people love. They have burgers too, and many more food that'll attract people's attention to eat there. Not to mention, they have multiple refreshing drinks like mango juice, guava juice, and watermelon juice. Of course, they also have the usual drinks like tebing, teh obeng, Milo, and many more. In addition to that, regular bottled drinks are also available like 100 Plus, Pepsi, Gatorade, many more. There's also self-service at the food court, so you get to choose your own meal, which is great for daily meals as you can switch it up every now and then. Not to mention, the food court is a really hygienic place, so it is very comfortable environment to be in. Other than that, UiTM Jengka has a cool blog nearby. This is great for students that love cold and refreshing drinks. They can get their favorite drinks often because it is just a walk away.
Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Irdina Binti Shamsul Kahar. Okay, one of the interesting place in UiTM Cawangan Pahang Campus Jengka is library. For your information, in this campus center, we have two types of library. First is Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari 1 and the second is Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari 2. Okay, let's move to the Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari 1. This library is open on weekdays from 8:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. It closes on weekend, but the special is our library will extend their hours until 10:30 p.m. during an examination days. For its service, they provide computers and Wi-Fi that students can use it for free. Next, we move to the information service. There is uncountable books that students can read and borrow. As student of the attending club, you can get membership that you can borrow 20 books per time. For borrow it, you can refer to the system that called as self-check class. In this library, we got three types of zone, which is silent zone, quiet zone, and santai zone. For silent zone, you even cannot surf in there, and also your phone must be in silent mode. For a quiet zone, that you can only speak slowly, like "Hello guys, what are you doing?" Okay, for santai zone, you can feel relaxing environment while reading a book and do the discussion. Okay, next we move to Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari 2. Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari 2 is located behind Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari 1. This library only plays reading materials like journal, newspapers, magazine, and encyclopedia. In this Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari 2 also have unit system and teknologi maklumat, which is student printer. There are a lot of benefits when you go to library, such as you can improving your reading skill with reading some books. Okay, when you are doing your assignment, there will be an advantage if you reference more books than internet. Then your lecturer will see your determination. Besides, you will also be proficient in finding books easily. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Fighting!
Assalamualaikum. My name is Arisha Binti Anuar and I am from EC 1101C and my matrix number is 2020613392. And today I am going to talk about transportation and college or dorm in UiTM Jengka. So stay tuned. So firstly, I am going to talk about College Tok Gajah, which honestly I am very excited to talk about it because I've seen some photos on internet and I must say it's really beautiful. And I heard that it's for female student, which made me even wow about it. So firstly, about College Tok Gajah, it has 4 blocks A, B, C, D, and each block has 10 level, and if I'm not mistaken it was built in about 2016, so it's still new. And for each level I am not sure how many houses are there, so if I'm not mistaken for each house there are about 4 rooms, and 4 rooms there are 2 beds for each person, so in one room there are 2 person living. So I must say it's quite comfortable for the student because we might say that it's like a private or personal space for them. And also there is pantry, bathroom, and even living room, balcony too in each houses. So you can hang your clothes or you can just hang your clothes in the living room, but make sure you have your own clothes hanging rack. I must say I am quite satisfied with it, and if I would not study in ODL I might live in there, and if I live in there I must say I am glad for that. So moving on, we have College Mat Kilau. According to the seniors, College Mat Kilau is for the male student, but correct me if I'm wrong. So about College Mat Kilau, there are about 3 blocks and 4 floors only, and each room has 6 beds, and most of them are double decker, and the locker are a lot smaller than the one in College Tok Gajah. But I must say the more the merrier. So when you have more in your room, I think the room will be a lot louder and must be fun to live in, but I'm not sure, I'm not there yet. So let's see first. So lastly, for transportation, according to my previous lecture in 𝑈𝐸𝐷102 class week 4, there are about 10 and above buses going around campus at a suitable time for the student who want to use it. But I also found out that UiTM Pahang has collaborated with GrabCar to provide an even safer transportation for the student. But according to the blog I found on the internet, back then in 2015, if the student wants to go to the town, there is a van, and the van fare is about 1 ringgit, which is honestly quite cheap. But I'm not sure about the price nowadays. So see ya.
My name is Mohamad Bukhari bin Mohamad Azmi from EC 1101C. Okay, first place is Masjid Uwais Al-Qarni. In this place, students can pray more comfortably because the facilities on this masjid and all Islamic events can do in this masjid like ceramah and more. And then second place is Sports Center. In this place, students can use the best facilities like court futsal, volleyball, football field, and so on. So students can release attention with play some activities in Sports Center. That's all from me. Thank you everyone. Goodbye. See ya. Faculty of Civil Engineering, or also known as Fakulti Kejuruteraan Awam, in short FKA, in UiTM Pahang began operating back then in December 1999. Approximately 21 years ago, it offered a diploma in civil engineering by the code EC110.
It has been operating till today, and the number of student intakes for 2020 were originally 228. There are 10 classes for EC1101 students, from Class A up until Class K.
Then, we are going to talk about Civil Engineer Student Society, or also known as CESS. It is an organization for FKA students to interact with one another about the course itself, but also to share some interesting events. These are the social media account for CESS.
On this account, we can see the activities that has been done by the organization for the students to enjoy their university life even more and make it joyful. Finally, even though it is week 8 of learning, by the time we are recording this video, these are lists of events going on.